Welcome one, welcome all, welcome. I am Bridger, and we are jumping back into the classical era as the Mayans. Now, we have kind of this continent a little bit to ourselves right now, and we've got two cities, and we're trying to get a third built up, and we picked the Mayans in part to help us do that. So, now, we are playing with the Vanilla Improvement Project, and one of the things that mod does is it adjusts the way that you gain, like, the thresholds for fame in the various eras, and 24 seems awfully high, but I guess a lot of building can happen in the classical era. So, we're going to find out how that works out. Now, we do have a strained relationship with our neighbors here. They had some demands, and I demanded that they release them or refuse them, and they backed down instead of declaring war. I am kinda ready for war, but not really. I'm getting to the point where I can get my Javelineers, and where do I get the extra military in my armies? It's not until siege tactics. So we're going to add those to the list. Now those are going to bypass a lot of stuff that could help us in other directions, but I want to be ready. Honestly. Hygiene, huh? Aqueduct. What is the first level of hygiene? Is it public fountain? It is. Public fountain doesn't give stability anymore. Huh. Oh. You know? That's interesting. That's very interesting. I did not realize that that was the case when I was playing before, so I kept building these public fountains thinking that they were going to give me stability. But in this mod, that is not what they do. I mean, it's nice that they have bonuses that do help. Wait, why does Babylon not have... I never built it? Oh, I've had it on the docket here. But all it's doing is increasing my growth gain, which, you know what? I'm not against it. In the end. I'm sending a runner down here, because I was thinking I needed to chop down one of these forests, some of these light forests that don't give much, and instead get me some areas that can get me some food down there. But actually, I'm not 100% sure that that's the right play, especially because we've got better options for farms over. So let's instead send this guy back up to act as a lookout. That's what this guy's doing. He's just trying to see what's going on up here. We don't have a good relationship with the zoo. We're still in the ancient era. We're one era ahead of them. A new wonder can be claimed, which is something we can do in this era. And we definitely want one. Bonus fame. Oh, that's right. One of the changes in this mod, every wonder gives you 2% additional fame gain whenever you gain fame. It gives your naval units bonus combat strength and move speed. That's the Lighthouse of Alexandria. Militia are not lost over time during sieges. And 4 extra additional militia? Wow. That's a hell of a defensive wonder. Bonus science per district on the city or outpost. Got it there. Statue of Zeus. Bonus percent money per alliance. Well, the fact that we're kind of potentially in a war makes me want this. +1 vision range per unit is also pretty useful. I think we're going to claim the Colossus of Rhodes. And then we're going to start it being built. We only have 2 cities that can do it, and that's okay. Because it's going to get added to this territory right over here. It's just such a good spot for it. I think. Ah! Retreat! I don't know why they're coming after me with their stupid warriors. So there's the iron I didn't know I had access to. And now I actually do maybe want to prioritize this. Because that will give me what? An extra 10 stability on all my cities? Let's go ahead and boost this line. It's going to give me an extra 10. Boom. Everything's faster now. But still, it's the influence that's my problem. But maybe that will get us back to above 90? No, not quite. Neither this either. Ugh. So I guess I'm going to need one of these. And I think it's going to have to be here in Sipar. So maybe we put one of these guys way out here on the coast where it doesn't really matter and it probably won't be easy to raid. I'm going to add that and see if we can't speed up the process. We could pay a lot to boost this lumberyard. And it will give me plus 11 industry. Alright. Alright, fine. So it's only 8 turns until we get that. And I kind of need that because I'm thinking we might be losing the religion game if we're not careful. Although putting it up in this territory is probably a bad idea. I probably should have put it closer to the middle. But it is what it is. We'll make another one closer to the middle in the future, I hope. Alright, so this can convert to a city for 765. So we're going to have to save up a lot of influence in the future. There's nothing we can do to boost that, really. Not for quite a while. Now this is just bonus to industry per number of attached territories. So if the capital has 3, that's 9. We then also get a bonus faith, and then we get industry bonus per adjacent maker's quarter. And it itself counts as a maker's quarter. So we could put it here, and we get a 16. Wow, 18 here. And we don't even have any attached maker's quarters. So why is it giving us 18? 9 from district. Well, I guess I could put them in both spots, huh? I want 17 for this, huh? Sure. No, you know what? That last one, it's not going to have a lot of adjacent makers' quarters. This one, put it there. Now that's going to hurt our stability a little bit. Ah, but every time we build a district, we get the plus 15 stability for it. That's kind of useful. Have we built our influence infrastructure? We haven't. Let's get that high up on the list. Alright, so our science output, pretty good. It's 50. Here, we have to go back to balanced in order to get a better sense of things. Ah, God. I forgot to move him. Fucking hate. Whatever. I'll lose him. It happens. And now I have a grievance to press against them again.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm not in the business of making such transgression cannot be simply dismissed.
So now our war support's going way up from all of these.
This is unforgivable!
Well, then pay me, jerk. I don't care if you want I want your luxuries. I've got my own luxuries. I don't pity. And that plus 10 stability is also fun. Alright, 6 until we get the bonus stability from there. And once that's happening, then we can start the main wonder. And I'm trying to save up my other stuff as we're going here. Now, I also kind of want to make a meet those orange people. But I'm going to have to wait for them to come to me, I believe.
We'll keep an eye on it.
Recognition of your elevated status. An artist has been accompanying me in my retinue as I travel. Ooh, that could be quite valuable for 15 turns, because we are pretty close to building a bunch of those. Let's hang it. And then put this in the back burner. Let's turn this off right now. So then we get the benefit from all of these. There we go. That should do. Now, how close am I? I'm not very close to getting another tenant. I need 25 people following my religion. I don't think I even have 25 population. I have 6 and 6. That is not enough.
You expect greetings? Blades would be more appropriate.
Well, blades you will have. Because if I withdraw my demands... It's really just about getting a bunch of money to give me reparations after the... I think.
With a resolute but heavy heart, I declare war upon you.
Mere disgust is now hatred.
I didn't break it. Well, I guess I kind of broke the treaty. I mean, if you wanted to get technical. Yeah. Let's go and raid that. War can be profitable. And what is that? 3 manpower? We actually capture population? Is that what's going on? Oh, war support. That's war support. Okay. So now I kind of think maybe we put this on the back burner. Put it behind all of the military guys. I thought I was going to have some more time for that, but c'est la vie. Getting at least 2 more armies seems pretty valuable.
You expect greetings? Blades would be more appropriate.
They've become Persian. Keep up with me.
Debate and discussion are not the pastimes of the idle, but the actions of thinkers and movers who will touch every aspect of
Philosophy has
civilization.
been unveiled. And unfortunately, I can't really utilize that, except that I believe I'm getting some more... Yeah, I get 60 bonus from being 2 under the cap. That's very cool. Alright, we're going to get 43 from torching this, and it increases our war support and lowers theirs.
Why
which
do
is
you
important
come
because
here to
ours is going
waste
down each
my
turn
time?
by 2. So I've got to lower theirs by taking a city or some such. Alright, you're going to stay there. Actually, you know what? Maybe we send both of them as reinforcements right now. I'd like them to be their own independent armies, but I can recognize that that's not easy. Probably not going to happen. So, can I send this guy, like,
Over this way.
trying to see if there's any movements going on. Movement of forces that might be concerning. These guys, I can apparently hire their... I'm like in the point where I can actually assimilate them if I wanted to. That's the same tribe, I guess. Maybe I can't. I mean, it's not. Maybe I can see it.
Right.
So I could assimilate these guys. What I'd like to do is hire their as mercenaries, but I don't know where they are. It's not either of these, I don't think. Do I have these guys in that position? No. Do that just a little bit. I can then hire this army here. And maybe not that army. I'm not sure how that works. But point is, we torched it. Oh boy. Can we escape? Because I don't want to fight on the damn river. So yeah, we're going to back off.
Keep together.
And get on the other side of that river? Oh, ugh. Bad defensive position I got myself here. But there is 5 district fortification from the tile, so I guess it's better. If they have to attack across this river, we'll have an advantage even if the city itself has a bit of a river problem. Okay. We've got our reinforcements coming. 2 different directions. I wish I had access to horses. I could definitely do some good stuff by going in and raiding with horses, but I think I have to raid with these scouts instead. Ah, another dude. Send him this way. Here's another dude. Send him this way. Now, what do they have coming for us? I gotta back off. They've got a scout and warriors that are 19, and my guys are at 22. But they are, generally speaking, better. And we're gonna go defend the hot gates, I guess. Maybe I can sneak my my runners around here to try to force a distraction up there by raiding their resources. Now, is that his only army? Like, my problem when I was up here is that he had the advantage getting me with my back against the river, but if I could cross that, or even... Yeah, let's go set up a position here and see what happens. Oh, we've got a new civic, which can affect bonus for ransacking and combat strength when ransacking. I don't know that we're in a position to really benefit from that, but let's look at this other thing. Here is an advantage. We already got the army being built, so I want to get +1 combat strength for
logical
professional
that people
soldiers.
shouldn't have to do a job unless they want.
We can also lower the assimilate cost of those people we're talking about.
They may
Let's do
have
that.
more to offer than just their weapons. Assimilation does seem practical. I suppose there are some things that are best.
There were a lot of good stuff happening in there, actually. Now, for these people, the assimilation cost is significantly reduced. Ooh, and we could probably hire them. Not be done as this is a defending army, only if they have an extra army. Alright. They're attacking me, and it says they are way stronger than me, but I don't... Oh, they have reinforcements. They have a second army hiding. Well, good news for me, I guess, because so do I. In fact, I have 2 of them. What now? Is this the right place and time? I think so. Our defensive thing is down here. That's not a bad place to have a flag. So, where's his reinforcements coming from? I can't see. Oh, they're way over here. Which is why we had something there, because they could potentially run over here and get to our flag. But that's kind of not terrible. So, bring it! Well, that's right, he gets to go up and down cliffs once he, because he's got the city there. That's not fantastic. But I'm gonna be coming in behind him as well. Oh no! My archers didn't even get to fire yet. Ugh. So I think we're sending these guys here and then attacking up the hill. And we'll have another group come in and finish them off. Back here, we can come and hit these guys in the back.
Let's get 'em!
Here, come hit these guys in the back.
Let's take them!
With the flanking bonuses in every case. Now, here's the next problem is archers are in a good flanking position there, so I've got to do something about that. 21 to 16. That's 22 to 16. Let's do it. Alright, that was all of my guys. Ugh. He has the archers up there. I mean, I can get to them. But now I've got these guys in not super good positions. Alright, so these guys can come up here and attack. And we get the big advantages from having a higher base. We're crossing the river. Are they getting the crossing river penalty? For some reason, I'm not, even though I'm attacking from a river? Whatever, I'll take it. It seemed like I was attacking from... Alright, we can massively damage these archers. Yeah, their warriors just 4 less base combat strength. It's crazy. And Guardian. What is Guardian? Is that on these guys? Oh yeah, stronger when standing on a friendly district. That's where I have the city. Haha, look at that. Oh yeah, this is going very badly for them. I can see why they didn't want to declare war before, but they shouldn't have pressed the issue. This is going to be hugely in my favor, I think. Oh wow, we can run all the way around there? How come we can ignore the river crossing? Is it because we have friendly units there? I never quite understand how this works, but I'll take it. Those are my regular warriors. They're not doing super well. They took my flag! Those jerks!
Together.
But they've got cavalry defending it, and all of my guys are anti-cavalry with +8. That's just massive.
Go!
Alright, so what did that do to the war support? +12 and -12. That was pretty big. Because they lost 8 units, which probably means 2 war support per unit lost. So 16 and 4, that makes sense. Because it's a net of 12 in my favor. Alright, now what does that mean? That means I lost a warrior and... So I gotta rebuild more. Let's get another archer too. Troubling truth has emerged regarding the great stable megalopolis. Many servants in the city's palace have been castrated. Oh, no, 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 no. We gotta punish them for that, for their hubris. Can't do it without 270. Yeah, influence is a big problem for me, but getting the extra 60 for having, like, this much extra cap, that's a really cool balancing mechanic. I really like that part of the vanilla improvement project.
Let's go.
And these guys are going to come running down the hill here. Now all my guys can heal up. These guys, I think I might just keep them defending this outpost from a sneak attack from the south here. Now, can I buy one of these guys? I can't. I can't bind their main defense and army, but I can buy this one and use it to maybe raid with, or add it to my besieging force.
Of course.
What I want to do is move it around this way and attack the city from the top here. That is going to be the most valuable position. Attack it from. And we sure as hell have a lot of them specialty guys. This has so much to do with influence.
Yes, sir.
See this? What is this? Why can't... What do you mean there's no target valid target range? Right here. I can see it. I'm right next to it. Oh, it's still not in range, I guess. Because even though we're friends with those guys, they still technically have a zone of control, I guess. So I kind of want to take this and then destroy it. I don't want it to be a city, so that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it and I'm going to burn it to the ground. If I'm allowed to. I don't remember exactly how that works. Oh. They found my little guy here. He's going to retreat. Good job distracting them, little guy. Uh-oh. He did not retreat very far.
I'm on it.
Leaving the zone of control cost him a lot.
Yes.
Maybe we can send some backup. Since there's not much up there to defend. I guess we'll bring this guy around. Can't stay right there. If I do this, that includes that guy. So why don't we start the siege? Especially because, wow, why does he have so few levies? Because the population is gone? Yeah, it's only got one population. We're definitely assaulting that right now. And then I don't even have to try. I just get it. There we are. Cultural blessing. Bonus per number of territories in my sphere of influence or for unique types of resources available. Both are interesting. Neither can be afforded right now. So. This is an occupied city. Doesn't have any population that I can care about. I still want to turn this into a real city. I want it to be a real boy. Immediately execute commands. I'm getting a little better at trying to prepare those commands. So where's he attacking? Is this a siege? Oh, it's these guys down here. What do they have? They have one guy attacking with reinforcements, and I have reinforcements as well. Do a manual battle. I think this is just gonna be... is what it is. Oh, don't hurt those guys. They're not really mine. Damn you.
That won't work.
I have to wait until after the combat starts here.
Much.
There's all his reinforcements. Kind of feel like bringing in everybody as a reinforcement in the very first round is a little too strong.
Charge! Off we go. All together.
Jeez, we have another one. I can come in here. Charge down the hill at the horses that we have the big advantage against. Slaughtered. Goodbye. Retake my flag. Alright, well, it's only round 1. I think we can probably get the flag back. We went all the way around to get the advantage of charging downhill. This is exactly the way real battle works. Now, these are their warriors. These are my guys. I'm going to try to save them. I mean, they're only warriors, but...
All together. Let's go. Come on!
I think we got this. Reinforcements from his army are toasted. More war support in my favor. Hey, we got a militarist star. Woo! We're still falling so far behind everybody. They stayed in the lower age to get so much extra fame, and I just didn't have a shot at it because my cities weren't producing enough money. I guess I gotta stay in this age for a while and try to get basically every star. But that's gonna require a lot of infrastructure construction, and that's why it's good that we have these guys. Let's check out what the situation is vis-a-vis the
Speak
war.
and make it quick.
They lost a lot, and they lose 4 every turn because we've occupied their city. Really, this is just going to result in me probably getting this territory.
Follow me. Off we go.
And then a bunch of money, like a bunch of money.
Over this way.
Alright, so now we've got a full 4 there. And this one should join there, and this one is going to try to meet up with them. Yes, there we go. I don't know how they go so far, but they do. They only have a movement of 4, and yet they seem to move way more than that while crossing a river. So, can we torch this place? Oh, we can definitely torch it. And then we can settle it ourselves, theoretically, before the next... before the war ends. I just want to get a good picture of what's going on over here. These guys... Better idea of this. Because these are just my hired help. I have them go back here. Maybe they'll heal? No, they won't heal there for some reason. So I guess they're just not really worth much. So besiege this and just maintain the siege until we win, I guess. See if they attack me. It'll at least put... Being under siege gives you some penalties.
Off we go. Advance.
Let's see. I think these guys are going to retreat. Unfortunately, that gave us a little penalty to our war support, but this will counteract it, I think.
Formation.
Yeah, they ran the hell away. Bingo. 5 is apparently the smallest number you can do.
You have my greetings, but that's all that you're
Plus
getting.
5 minus 5. So we're actually going down just a little bit. They're still going down. Standing army researched, finally! Get our javelineers. Can we upgrade our archers to that? We can. So they go from 19 to 26 with a poison effect. I love it. Alright, I can't afford to upgrade the other one yet, because wow, my monetary income. Ew, boy. My army upkeep is a considerable bit higher than I had realized. We're going to need some market quarters. And in order to do that, we're going to need some spots with not a lot of value. We're going to put this here. And then we're going to build a bunch of merchant quarters over here. But look, we completely sucked the population out of our city to do all this. So we should not be building any more people for a while. Can we upgrade this yet? No. Next turn, we'll finally get our third city. And then maybe we'll do something about this money situation. So these guys could put this under siege again. And capture it, it looks like. They only have 2 guys to defend it. No, they have 3, but they'll lose 1 in 13 turns. That's too long. Then again, we'll gain this in 2 turns. We can wait 2 turns. These guys are healing because this is technically my territory. Then just chill over here and guard this flank. I want to know what happens when I do successfully torch this. Right now, it's -4 per turn on them.
Blades would be more appropriate.
One more turn before we get the ability to knock down these walls. Although I don't know that they have walls, really, so I probably don't know that to be honest. Okay, here's an upgrade we still can't do. Am I paying upkeep for these guys? I am paying upkeep for these guys. Can I give it back to them? I don't think I can. No! I just bought it again, didn't I? Damn it! Mistakes were made. I guess you learn. Alright, well now we have one of these battering rams, which may or may not be valuable. Let's try assaulting and see what happens. So, that doesn't seem like a terrible deployment. Let's go with it. So this will destroy the fences. Right now, the fences provide 15 fortification. So if I attack, the enemy gets +6 from those full fortifications, which is not good. Look, they can actually hurt me. But if we do this, now they get +none fortification. But they do have Guardian, unfortunately. Still. He's gonna add in guys over here, isn't he? That's him. I'm gonna go put a defensive wall around my archers. I do not want... No, I didn't mean to move him in there. Oh gosh, that was a mistake. Well, actually, the levies are easy enough to kill. So now I can go here and these guys. And these guys can actually attack downhill and kill the horse archer, or those scout riders. So yeah, things are going pretty well, I think. It says that I still have more I can add. I don't want to add those guys, they're fine. Oh, they have reinforcements coming. Apparently I should add these guys. There's a lot more reinforcements coming than I expected. My mistake. I thought they were adding reinforcements over here. Maybe they ran all the way. I don't know. But I wanted to protect my archers.
Formation! Attack!
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess technically they did. Now here.
Form the ring!
Target's out of sight. Okay, well.
Keep together.
I think we're happy just staying right here and holding on to the flag and making them come to us. Yeah, we have reinforcements we can fill into that gap. So he can come up here, come here, and murder those guys.
Go!
I think, yeah,
No mercy!
that might be it. There it is. 18, baby. We got a scientist star somehow. How did we get a scientist star from? We gain science from getting those kills? I don't know. Huh.
Why do you come here to waste my time?
Ah, influence problem. Alright, now. Can't force their surrender yet. And we're still... No, we're not burning this anymore? Gotta keep burning it. Oh good, it didn't reset all the way to... complete nonsense. There's one runner here. So, this was their capital? I control this whole thing now, apparently. They've still got another city, but they're not going to be able to put up a big fight from there, I don't think. Let's go ahead and send this guy out to scout, just to see what's coming. I mean, we have the city and stuff, but... Alright. One turn left now. And then we'll see how that affects the war support situation.
And make it quick.
Alright, we burned that thing down. Now, what does it say?
And make it quick.
We actually lost some ongoing war support because we got rid of the city. We didn't gain any from burning it. But we'll be able to build our own outpost right here. Though honestly, I kind of want it up there for defensive reasons. We can go to burn this too. And this can finally turn into a real boy. And we will attach this, so now it has... Hey, an expansionist star. Woo! I still feel woefully inadequate here, because I need builder stars to really start jumping up. If I can kill 5 more things, I'll get another militarist star. And soon I'll be able to get another expansionist star too, so I'm planning to attach this to here. In fact, I can do it right now. Expansionist star! For me! Then this... Oh, no! I need to put it in the water! Ah, that ruins all my plans. I should have claimed one of the wonders that takes place on land. Ah! Oh well. I can still take advantage of the stability here. So the question is, does it matter where I put it at this point? I need to put it in coast, that's all I know. This is a nice little harbor area. This seems like a nice place to put it. But we're going to put it behind everything else. And the other cities are going to join in to help, but again, only behind everything else. And this city is not helping at all. It's got stuff to do. I never quite know what this clear ruins is for. Oh, I need to attach this before I can clear it, but then... here. This is useless until we clear the ruins. I'm not 100% sure why that's a thing, but like we're not exploiting it because there are ruins there. You think the ruins would make it easier to exploit, but go figure. It's not terrible. Alright, so we're going to get this thing building up industry. And somehow, we actually had a lot of population here because these outposts have been slowly growing. So we got to start this city, boom, with a bang. In fact, that city is bigger than my other 2 cities because we drained them dry in order to build the armies that we have. Luckily, we now have a little bit more money from city upkeep. Is it from here? We got 9 money from here, but the other cities' populations have rebounded. And so... we've got better options coming. So they've got horses over there. I don't know if we'll be able to vassalize them. Probably not. What's this? It's a weird looking mountain. I thought it was some kind of a natural wonder or something. So I think we just wait one more turn and we'll get victory we can force on them.
Though I'd as soon see you bleed as speak.
Alright, so now they're still destroying that one. Oh, we've got foot race. We don't need ferocious anymore. I think we need learning. Let's get our science going. So now, are we able to force them? They still have 2 war support. It's going away, though. Alright, so end turn, and now we can force them. An ongoing war can now be ended. Delaying a return to peace will cause increasingly severe war weariness stability penalties in their cities. So let's do that.
You expect greetings? Blades would...
What are the terms? Select surrender terms you want of them. All their demands will be erased. So we have to take the terms that we've already taken. So this is just going to pay me a crap ton of money. Like an absolute crap ton. I don't know that... let's see. So what's the... selected terms are only 40? All that money is just 40. Okay, so I got more options here. I haven't occupied Haojing. I could force him to give me knock, which is actually pretty good. Or I could force him to become a vassal. I am 1 short! Son of a bitch! Alright, well then you're giving me both of these, I guess. And the rest is going to come in the form of reparations. Damn it, 235 would have been able to vassalize them. Alright, well.
You made the right choice. Amazing.
We're at peace.
We surrender.
They don't want to
I
trade
have a
anymore, I guess.
proposition for you.
It's too bad.
I think you'll like it.
Forget all that? Become friends? No way.
Very well.
Very well. We got another expansionist star. Fantastic. We've got the gold one, too. So we jumped up to 3,000. Somehow we're still way behind on Builder Star. So we're gonna make that not be the case, right? Didn't I just... Oh, they did change it! Unless the mod changed it. Somebody changed it. It used to be that you simply needed to have this many districts in your empire, but it looks like they've changed it to completing the construction of, which I've also advocated for a long time. I don't know if that was a patch or if that's the mod. I'm gonna have to investigate that, because I was like, capturing all these districts should have done something, and it didn't. But that's okay. So we've got... Now, what's the situation vis-a-vis... Okay, so our... Interestingly. Our... Okay, that's what I was looking for. Religion. So what's the situation here? Very little faith is being generated in this city. How do we generate more faith here? It's only generating 2 faith from shamanism. Oh, but then this one's generating faith too, right? 3 faith. And this is also generating faith. Should be. Oh, that's not a different location. That's the same location. It's just 2 provinces. Okay. So, got 341 influence. I've attached everything I need to attach at the moment. I'm at my maximum city cap. I could change one of my civics. That, no, I've already got the city cap. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to get another city, raise my city limit anytime soon. We did get our ambergris back, though. I'll take it. Now for here, there's not much we can do except let's go ahead and get the iron there. And then I guess we could start building up one of these. 14, 10 turns, 9 turns, whatever. Works for me. Oh, we have so much money! So much money! Let's get our other new city up running a little faster as well. Cannot be done without a main plaza or hamlet? That's a main plaza. What are you talking about? Oh, we need to put something here. It can't be built. Okay, so I need to put... There were ruins here, and I need to put something there. So this is going to be adjacent to other makers' quarters, I think. And that has to happen first.
5 makers' quarters. It seems that someone took the phrase, building your future, a bit too literally.
And then there. So then we've got 3 makers' quarters adjacent to this special one, which should give us quite a lot of production. And then somewhere in there we have to find a way to make more food. There we go. Plus 14 food? Hell yeah, plus 14 food. Try to interleave those a little bit. Throw an extra plus 6 food there for I don't know. We'll wait. We'll wait on that. I do want this to have some palisades eventually, and I want the same thing from this, because obviously we've pissed off our neighbor. So let's get some walls up on the cities that are so far most exposed. This one could also use it if they do decide to come this way. I also have some great spots for garrisons right here, but I need a person there. So we find somebody like our friends, this faction I don't really care about, that's going to run all the way over here. So what do I do with all these armies now? I think I want to occupy... Well, this is actually going to build an outpost here, right? This is where we wanted to build the outpost. It's not a great outpost, but it's a very defensible one. And once it's finished, we can attach it. So, one army is going to stay here and knock for defense. Another army is going to go and chill, literally chill, somewhere in this cool area. I think this guy's just going to join Knock, because Knock needs population. It's at 0, so this guy's going to lend his settlement abilities and help us grow this population. So we got extra copper now, which is good. These guys all like us a lot. We could potentially gain them. Where's the next place we could get this here, right? +1 city cap. I'm gonna go for Imperial Power, get the Commons Quarter, and Customs Farm for money. That seems good. The other option is hydrology. We should also have sailing and fortifications for sure, because right now we don't have the home guard. Craftsmanship can give... Ooh, craftsmanship can give us some good boosts. Yeah. Rhetoric is for science and influence. So yeah, we've got a lot of possible, potentially useful things. Now that we actually have some presence in Knock, this territory actually has 14 production from the districts. That's pretty good. And what about religion? Managed to have 2 faith pushing from there. This is where it's mostly pushing from. We need greater population back in our main area. That's got to be our next big push, is greater population. $16 food, hell yeah. The Colossus of Rhodes is going to take infinite time because nobody's working on it, I guess. Ah, you're staying here forever. Don't forget, you're here forever. These guys built the thing. I think they're going to hang out in Tikal until it gets better. This is slowly gaining its stability back. And what does it need? It's got decent food outcomes, but... Ugh. Yeah, the food situation here is not great. What about this? 14 food? There's a good way. Myths and monsters. Learning and knowledge. Together with reigning peace, philosophers from faraway lands flock to your cities to exchange ideas. I think that's what we want. I don't think... Well, learning is +5. Yeah, let's stick with enlightenment. How's our situation going here? We're sticking around, 10 stability here. Now, this is a new one. The whatchamacallit here, the VIP mod, added the ability to gain more city cap. So here we're getting extra influence on emblematic districts, bonus combat strength on units because of the geopolitical situation on the homeland. Could be getting food instead. We're going to have to start considering those pretty significantly in the future. Colonies. These advanced colonies start with all the ancient infrastructures. So I guess colonies are the things we get from now on. Whenever we start a new outpost. Oh! I didn't see these guys down here. I actually was planning to put a city down there, so it's nice that they are building one. And, can't have these guys split, can I? They cannot split. I've got one army there, I've got one army here, and I've got one army here kind of just messing around. Maybe I bring him back to here, because I think these guys... No, they actually don't have a problem with stability. Because we got so many luxuries, didn't we? Big luxury boost. Huge. And the capital? 3% surplus. They're both about the same. So I think I want these guys to come and build a settlement somewhere in here. Don't quite know where yet. It might be over here, because there's actually some good stuff over there. Alright, what was it? Turn 73 was where we were before? A filthy, wretched man has come to our empire, claiming to be a descendant of one of the ancient rulers of Nock. He boldly tells you that his people are owed a great restitution for the grave offenses I carried out against his ancestors. I mean, it was not that long ago. Gives us some money income, but lowers our science income a little. Some of these don't make a lot of sense. We'll ridicule the man and send him on his way. I think we can concede. Give us... Just let him be the governor. Knock, it's not that big. I need our population to grow everywhere, so that we can get the next tenet of this. The next tenet of this religion. I feel like we're probably missing out because other people have started taking. Yeah. The call is going to soon. So, where do we put this? We put it over here. 7 and 12. Really just expand a little bit over there. Put it over here. Slightly better way. Yeah, either way, this is not going to be a big thing. I think it's got to be 19. It's only 16. So we're going to try to absorb this city next. They might grab this one, and there's not much I can do about that. They also might try to grab this one, for all I know. I want Sipar defended. Hell, the capital should probably have walls too. I don't want to suddenly find myself overrun without realizing it. Scientist star. Beautiful. What we still need... Okay, we're catching up real quick on the builder stars. As soon as we start getting those, I think we'll be in good shape. Because Babylon's building another one. Tikal's building another. Sipar is building a wonder.
We've been going nowhere. Shall we try forward?
She's still sullen.
Interesting.
Well, I don't really blame you,
We will
honestly.
reflect upon it.
They want to buy resources
Yes,
from us.
I
You mean the
cannot
resources you
dispute
used to
the
own?
benefit
Yeah, I
in
remember
that.
those. They have 2 ambergris.
I take much joy in this.
They have a sage. I don't have a sage. And I need population, so that is going to be... Now, as soon as I can get a harbor and, like... There we go. Boom. And the ability to go across this ocean with some boats, I want to make that happen. Alright, so while I'm over here, I can now issue these guys to construct that. And then I do want another one here. This is a beautiful, beautiful defensive position. But this is a beautiful territory I can take, right? So maybe I don't need this one. Maybe I just need that one, and then just this is a territory I can take with these guys. Man, I kind of wish I went the Persians now. I really wish I went the Persians now. They get the +1 city cap. Nox population has gained 1. Ooh. What are these guys doing? Etruscans. That's these guys, that's right. Now, why are these guys so much more? 1590. Is it because of how developed their city is? That doesn't seem... Because these guys are only 563. Is the global proximity really that? Like 16% versus 12%? Does that have a huge impact on that? I don't think so, but maybe. In either case, this is the one I'm thinking about most. So I guess I should try to go a little bit more towards globalism instead of the home. Alright, now 19 turns for this wonder. That is crazy expensive. But I suppose it's expecting me to have more cities working on it. Beautiful spot for a defensive position. These guys are just going to chill here forever now because they're just going to chill it. But let's bring this guy back. How's Nock? Nock is building the walls, I told him, which is pretty important. Critical, you might say. Nock actually has a good potential to help me with money. Huh. Sure. Why not? Grim foundations. What should be a source of pride, however, is causing much dread. A terrified citizen has approached us to tell that the city's head priest intends to bury alive 100 random citizens near the base of the structure? What? We're not going to endorse that. Sacrifice will be animals instead. Let's just put a stop to it. That's all we need. 107 industry seems like it's plenty, but apparently it's not. Aesthete stars are coming.
Incredible. 10 territories pulled together into a single megalopolis. The next challenge is to come up with a suitably epic name.
I mean, kind of. Kind of. Megalopolis is a pretty good name. I need this much. That's a lot. Oh, did we finally get enough for a tenant? Okay. Smite unbelievers. Bottom one. Bonus to the number of holy sites. That's on everything. Bonus influence on mountain. We have a lot of cliffs, but not a lot of mountains. Stability on river is pretty nice, but I think bonus food on coastal water and lake is probably my best bet. Bonus industry on forest and woodland. We do have quite a lot of those too. But I want the food. And what religion will we choose? Shintoism, I guess. Sure, why not? So I think what we need to do now is put a new wonder like up here in the middle of nowhere. But let's put that behind the other things, and we'll have the other cities help when they get a chance. Because I'm trying to boost my religion. I don't know how valuable it is, but we're going to make sure our religion is the one that dominates this continent. Thank you very much. It already does, but it might dominate it. Oh, religious tolerance. Other faiths should be free to worship. Yeah, we definitely want the bonus.
It all sounds well and good, until they start worshipping deliveries.
Alright, still 16 damn turns. Build that stupid, ridiculously expensive wonder. 4,200 production. Just so much time and effort is being spent diverted to make this stupid Colossus. Which, it's gonna be good, but like, Jesus. Ah, there we go, an agrarian star.
Your empire becomes one of the giants, astride the globe. And what will you do with this power?
Speaking of giants astride the globe. Oh, discovering imperial power first, apparently. A grievance?
Tell me about yourself.
I did kinda want that, you jerk. Kinda wanted that a lot, actually. Maybe I got a grievance that I can demand?
Fairness must be restored, else action must be taken.
They accepted it.
This stretches my...
They gave it to me. Nice! Is that the right place to build it? Maybe? I don't know that I would have built it there. I guess I could build it. Build a farm here. Could be a good food one. But look it up here. There's so much cool science stuff. What is this? Belongs to the Minoans? Are these guys the... Oh, it used to belong to these guys, maybe. I don't know. I cannot. I gotta get more stuff first. Look, these guys have barely gotten any stars, and they're already at 4,000. Crying out loud. Who is that? That's the orange guys that I can't trade with yet. I gotta get boats. I gotta make that happen.
5 farmers' quarters for one city. Somebody is going down in history with the title of the Satiated.
Satiated. Okay. Sure. Why not? Alright, so in 7 turns, these guys are done. I'm going to try to pay to speed that up when I get the opportunity. I need 2 more city cap. I need it soon. What? Who are these monsters attacking me? I mean, that's the group I don't really care about. They're just rented. I actually don't mind if they die. And yet, still, who are they? Oh, they're the real owners of the territory? Is that what's going on here? Then how did an outpost get built? I am super confused right now. But I am definitely sending an army. Or 2. To investigate. First calendar, will it be solar or... I think we need to focus a little bit more. Let's see, this would get me faith, this will get me science. Faith is actually doing quite well, thank you very much. So let's go ahead and focus a little bit more towards science. Finally! Fishmonger! Ha ha ha. 50 oarsmen! Pentaconter. Oh, and an aesthete star. Okay, everything's coming up Millhouse. Let's take time off to build one of those. I need a harbor district. Okay. Oh, let's put that higher on this then. Wait, a harbor district costs how damn much? 978. Nice, the buildings' costs just spiral out of control in this game. That definitely needs to be adjusted. So this isn't a city yet. That's why. Alright, so we should be able to knock these guys down. We hit him now? No? Okay, well, whatever.
Together! Now! And attack! No mercy.
We'll put an end to this. I mean, this is mine. I own this. This is mine. Where did those guys come from? Out of nowhere.
Together! Now!
Spear them! They're horses! You have spears, get them! Alright. So the good news is, these guys should be getting quite a lot of experience. Only this guy's actually got the chops for it, but... Violent tribe dwells here. Expect retaliation for sacking this camp or even exploring nearby. Okay, well we know what we want to do. Let's go ahead and sack this thing. No violent tribes allowed, please.
Tell me about yourself.
You attacked my army?
There is a penalty to be paid. Worse still, should you refuse.
This one? This one will cost.
Let us step back a moment and think of the greater good.
Sorry, you're not getting out of this that easily.
Well then, we're gonna refuse this.
I'm sorry, but no deal is better than a bad deal.
Because somehow they attacked my army here, and I don't have a high strength value. Kind of Weird. I guess it's because we're downhill or some such? This is an odd choice. What are they bringing? Swordsman. Ooh. That is stronger than this guy.
Go this way.
We can fire right over these things. Whatever we want. Take that, I guess. Target out of line of sight. Come up on this cliff then. Fire straight down on him.
Let's get him! Charge!
Found the archers. This is definitely a little closer than I'd have wanted it to be. I do not want to charge up this hill. For some reason, I get the penalty. So attackers always get the penalty for a... No. For some reason, he's not getting a penalty for that being a river. That's what I don't get. Oh no! Oh no, his horsemen! They came at the archers from behind! And they died.
Come on! And move!
Alright, there we go. We didn't lose anybody. But they did have stronger guys. We gotta be careful now. Oh! And that was beneficial to us. I wonder if they were trying to earn a militarist star. Either way, it backfired and they gave us one instead. So now I feel more comfortable with our fame situation. Alright, so which one of these places has the biggest population now? I think it's our capital. So, can we do this? Turns all money and science into industry for a while. I think this is the time to use it. We've got to build up our infrastructure here. And it'll help us finish off Colossus, get ourselves the harbor ASAP, etc. Ooh, we're plummeting in this stuff. Oh, we want to attach this. There we go. +9. What is the... +5 stability and then bonus for adjacent quarters. Stone field so we could get... yeah, I think this is not a terrible... Throw that in there. Babylon is starving.
I don't mean to nag, but the marks one leaves on history should not necessarily be from malnutrition.
Okay. So we got 0 chance of getting the merchant stars, I guess. Just ignore that. I'm going to try to build up some situations where we get... where did I have? I did tell somebody to build... Oh, I think it was this guy. He's doing that now. Unfortunately, that is too valuable a spot. To build on. just keep it going with, because I mean our money situation is just so tight right. And it gets +1 money per gemstone. So why? Hang on. Back off. Why is this +5? 2 from Empire. Isn't it +5 everywhere? It is. It's +5 everywhere. So I don't know why it thinks that's the best place to put it. I don't think that's the best place. I think we put food here, and then we put this here. And I wish I could just click on this. So I'm going to do 2 more here and here to get us a triangle of money. Oh, market quarters adjacent to farmers' quarters. Also good. Alright, that's got a lot to do. And we can't force it to do it faster, so it is what it is. We're going to do it here, though. Now, here was my thought about this. We could build a harbor. Okay. Hey, 12 food's good.
Your first harbour gives access to endless expanses
Now.
of the vast blue seas, great voyages and discoveries.
There's really
Should
no
have done
better
this
spot
ages
for
ago.
this, huh? Alright, we'll leave it there for now. We're going to continue to try to... These guys. Yeah, I got to before somebody else does.
An independent people has
It's
been
interesting it
added
says
to your
begin the
empire.
process because it
They may
definitely
seem
just
small,
became
but great things can come from small beginnings.
ours like immediately. Nice that they have a commons quarter in the middle there. That was pretty smart. Now, how can they help us? Let's get some infrastructures built up, I guess. Put that first, actually. This ability that tells you +4 industry or +3 industry or whatever when you're hovering over these. Gosh, it's so good. So good. So damn valuable. We're gonna go burn that, and we're gonna attach this to give it a little oomph.
Territory! That's the only way you can appease me. I want my pound of flesh in the form.
This has gone far enough.
You want
There's
war?
just no way to make this work.
They withdrew their
I do not
demands. You're damn
accept.
right they withdrew.
Thanks.
You don't get to demand that. I'm a little concerned that they've got stronger forces than me now. I'm researching stuff that's getting me closer. I've got standing army, so I've got the javelineers, and I've got swordsmen now. Can I upgrade these guys to swordsmen? No. I need to actually build swordsmen, which are at 27 instead of 23. But these guys are actually good for defense if they're standing on a district. So go over here and stand in a district, I guess. You guys too. Oh, I got this free... You know what? I would like those pops to go somewhere. I think we're going to have... Because I don't want to pay for them. So we're going to add the new pops, these pops into the new city. Put these pops into this city. And it actually has enough to feed itself, which is good. 7, 7, 7, 9, and 8. Doing pretty well. We gained fortification research.
So now we have the Huns as neighbours. Raiders on horseback. It's going to be a challenge to put up with them.
They're demanding this territory again. 208, 7, 225. How did the capital jump out so far ahead? Jeez. We gotta feed everything. It's only... But actually, this is gonna be... We got food already up for this. What is this? Land Raiser is a bit... Oh, okay, that's how it's doing it. I forgot. Forgot I did that. To help build the Colossus. We're gonna stop it pretty soon.
If trouble comes, 5 market quarters. This Colossus is a mighty image for a mighty empire.
You're
And
damn right it
it's
is.
discreetly garbed in a toga for those who pass beneath.
Okay, I think we're going to turn Land Raiser off here so we can get back to getting more science. And money. This one still has some growing to do. This is considered a maker's core. 18? Loving it! How are my cities doing vis-a-vis? Whoa! I think this needs to be going faster, and where was this gonna go? It was gonna go there? How about we put a... Commons Quarter before anything else right now, really? Oh, we're apparently missing some extra stability from that, too. Oh, and another one. Thanks. But this desperately needs some troops here. So where are my troops? The one... Knock is actually doing okay. We're going to take the 25 stability... 20 stability out of Knock from troops and instead bring it over to the other spot here. Because Knock is about to build this and it's going to be fine. I know Babylon's population is having problems. I get it. But don't worry. A harbor is going to bring them much needed food. But like right now, being over the city cap is hurting all of my city's stability. Bingo! Look at that. We fixed the population problem with a little bit of money, some other ingenuity, make it happen. So, there's gambling. Yeah, I think we don't mind having a little bit more stability in this area here for a teeny. Now, how much? That's not a lot of industry. We've got to help them here. What can we do? 16 industry? Yes. Anytime you can get almost 2 for 1 on your yield for turns input, it's probably a good deal. 7 industry for 5, that's only barely 1 to 1. So is that. And, you know, sometimes that's okay. Who is this appears to have been the area where we've got some science situations going. Bonus per researcher. Bonus per research quarter adjacent to another research quarter. See, like that doesn't seem like it's super valuable. 6 turns for 2 science? Nah, I don't think so. We could probably put another research quarter down here. Alright. Now, this is somewhat stabilized, but we need to get these commons quarters done in order to more fully stabilize it. Oh, I forgot I can get the iron here. And, ooh, we could build a harbor on the lake. That's nice. Build another harbor out here? Nope, one per territory. Well, the lake is very, very good for food-related situations. So there is, yes, quite a lot of extra production. Actually, not that much.
Mobile and militarist, the Goths. You can probably guess that this relationship will not be an
Oh,
easy
I really
one.
want to click this button. But I don't have to. Nobody else is there. Do I want to go to the next? Well, where are the other places we can get? We still need to build a lot of districts, but our stability is currently a problem. I guess we need more of them commons quarters. We've started to drain on this here. Nobody's actually gone to the next level yet, though, as far as I can tell. So we're getting some more districts. Does Tikal's one count, I wonder? Does this Artisan's Quarter count? I think it might. It says we have 32 of 37. Next turn, that's these two. So, are we going to 34 of 37? Yes, it does. Okay, there you go. The easy ones. Like these resources. Now we've got more commons quarters being constructed. They ended a treaty. Only trade luxury resources is now forbidden. They only want to forbid. They won't want new trade.
You have my greetings, but that's all that you're getting.
They get to ignore that. That's why they came over.
This has gone far enough. It is time to let peace have a chance.
I think we should just go get them. Our money situation is better. But I need to build more units, I think? I don't know what he's got. That's the problem. Build a swordsman. Send him up here and just see what we can see in their territory.
Your people see it as a place of safety and a symbol of power. Only your friends know of the extensive wine cellar.
+1 vision range for all of my units. That is nice. Now we have religious minorities. Oh no, I don't think I'm going to worry about that right now. We have a crap ton of influence, though. Is there another civic we want to care about? Legitimacy gives us faith and gives us both of these options, which is not terrible. Let's
That
go ahead and
seems
enact
to leave
that.
a lot of interpretation of right and wrong. Not to mention yours and mine.
2 influence per number of unique types of resources available, or 1 per number of territories in my sphere of influence. This one gives us a festival. This one gives us games. I think I want
That
games.
should help with simplicity and keep things focused.
The extra stability is very
depending,
valuable.
of course, on where you go next.
So this is a repeatable thing that gives you +5 permanent stability forever. But each time you do it, it costs extra. Let's go ahead and take advantage of these at least once. For the fairly cheap. Which it makes sense. Diminishing returns, right? That's what it is. What it is. I put a faith one there. And I'm gonna get all of them there. Now, is that gonna work? I don't know. This thing only having 82 industry continues to bother me. Is there anything to do to boost that significantly? Not really. Ugh. It's just gonna take as long as it
A
takes.
first ship. Political force can be projected across the oceans. On windy days, at least.
In the first ship. I didn't build a ship. Monster. Here's my first ship. Because now maybe I can go and meet these other people. And speaking of other people, somehow we've gotten access to pink and green, so I cannot find green.
From my people, and from...
There they are. And apparently the Assyrians are... Oh my. The Huns have them both. Oh. As
Blades in the water.
as
The
vassals.
impressive Marians. Science, faith, and culture.
Things change.
Yes, I
Yeah, what
cannot
can we trade
dispute
here?
the
Oh,
benefit
good.
in that.
I need some more money, but it'll be good trading with them.
Well played.
So
The
much we
Romans.
could benefit from.
I'm sure they'll be lovely neighbors. Don't let words like expansionist and militarist give you the wrong idea.
Alright, now this guy is going to go scope out what things look like. They have like big armies on their border. I want to find out. Oh, wow, we're next on the technology, huh? Yeah, we're in a position to get ready to go to the next era. Oh. That's good. And this is good. Both of those are good. 211 is a good number. Nobody's picked. If we were to pick, what would we choose for the medieval era? Mississippians is the new one that they recently released. We could stick with the Mayans to get a fame bonus. The Byzantines wouldn't be terrible necessarily, but Teutons. Now, we do have quite a lot of state religion followers, and we do need money. Now, that's an interesting idea. We do have a lot of resources, too. Like, this could be good. Luxuries market counts as a market quarter. Bonuses per adjacent market. But is there anybody out there that gives us stability bonuses as sort of a built-in thing? I know somebody does. I don't remember if there's any in the medieval era that does. Mayans. The stronghold. Oh, it's a garrison. The Kemmer. I love the Kemmer's thing. Market quarter and farmer quarter? Come on. That thing's amazing. Another building faction. +7 food per number of attached territories on city or outpost. So each of my cities would get +7. 2 of them would get +14 food. That's a decent bonus, but I feel like money is really the area that I'm falling very far behind on. 2 money per district on all cities. Wow, that's pretty impressive. But then we get bonuses of money per horse, which we don't have any of. So, I think it's the Teutons or the Ghanaians. Because we do have quite a lot of luxury resources, and I'm trying to get more. But, not yet. One more of these. Boy, a lot more population. Like, the next agrarian one? I don't see us unlocking that anytime soon. But we definitely going to get the 255 for this. That's quite good. So this should have plenty of stability. Yeah, it's shot way up there. Because, suggests that as the Maker's Quarter. I could definitely see that. Ooh, 23! Holy crap, how did we miss these? My religion is getting a little closer. Population has got to be.
Go this way.
You guys have armies for rent. They do. It's kind of a crappy army, but you know what? That's might be worth paying for. Let's bring our armies forward and plan on trying to vassalize these guys. For now. Now, this is going to destabilize Tikal a little bit here. But it's still hanging in there at 41%, and we're about to get a Commons Quarter that's going to help us quite a lot. So, I think that's okay. The 19 industry needs to be high up on my list. Oh, we got to decide something about slavery, huh? We can't do either of these. So really what you're getting here is +2 industry on Commons Quarters. Or, sometimes the only winning move is not to play. That. Kiln? Not a lot of industry there. Watermill. Oh, man. Industry like crazy. So let's go back to them.
You have my greetings, but that's all that you're
Refuse this demand.
I'm sorry, but no deal is better than a bad.
I don't know why. I mean, I guess it's because it used to belong to them, right? That's why they're trying to ask for it. That's why they get to ask for it. Meanwhile, we're just gonna send some scouts down over here. Now, I wouldn't mind sending a scouting type unit. But, like, this is the only one. I don't have access to horses, so, like, can I get access to horses? What about our friends over here, the people?
A delight, as always. How may we aid each other?
They don't have any horses, though. We're going to buy this dye and get a little bit more industry in every city. I feel like luxuries are the things that's holding me back right now. I need more food that would come from luxuries. It's like, it's not free, but it's pretty close. Bountiful on Avaris and Defiant. So 10 of 23. There's so much more room. They're both, actually. Let's just pay a little bit and avoid the penalty. There's another redoubt over there? What the hell? I think we should have lost nobody. We didn't. It's good. I gotta go burn that down again. How do they keep doing that despite the fact that it's attached? It's attached to a friendly thing.
Patrolling.
Enough! The only way out for you?
I'm sorry, but
I want
no
my war
deal
support to keep
is
going up
better
here.
than a bad deal.
But they keep demanding that. I don't know what their demand is based on. Maybe I click it too fast. I can probably find out. It's only going to be 6? 46. Okay. Well, that's slightly better. Ooh. This incense. We don't have incense yet. Alright. All the more reason to get a fast-moving scout person be built ASAP, although it does lose us a population. We're bountiful here, though the population will bounce back.
We have our order.
Over here they've got the sage that I want. Trade it with me. Now,
Hail, Sovereign.
where are you from? Way over here? Opposite side of Orange? Orange is the first place, so like, trading with them. All this is way too expensive for me, sure. Yeah.
What concerns you today?
We'll continue looking that. I wonder if Orange, that's what that means. Orange is in first place, maybe. So what am I waiting for? One more of these to be finished. 64 population. Our population has increased. I didn't think we could make it. We did. Problem. I don't think they'd be able to stop us here. There we go. Uh-oh. They chose the Norsemen.
Executing your first ransack is not very friendly, but it's better to be the ransacker than the ransackee.
That's what they all say. We're starting that war real soon, I think.
This one?
They did it again.
This one will cost you dearly.
Have you no shame?
Oppressing the faithful. Oh. So I need to religiously control this in order to stop them from doing it. But, unfortunately, $97 faith impact, and a lot less than 97. So, even though I built this nice faith thing in Knock, I don't think there's anything I can do to stop them from being able to do that.
I find your
Because what I want to
proposition
do is start the
outlandish
war
at
when they
best.
have low war support,
I've had a
but
change of heart. Nothing more.
I think we're just going to take their capital, basically, it anyway. But I don't want their capital, because I'm already over my city cap. I just need them to stop doing what they're... Alright, so we can't hire these guys. Can we at least get them to like us a little more? Attack us? Sure. Okay. Let me take a quick look at my cities. Are there any that have ridiculously long times? 13's not bad. 16. Here we go. Knock needs a little bit of help while we're still a builder. There we go. Now they're producing 157. Much better. Oh, wow. This guy has a regiment way down there. Either way, I want to build an outpost here in order to get access to this incense. We don't need to connect it to anything. It's not a great territory, but an outpost is nonetheless an outpost. After all. There's the agrarian star we were waiting for. I think we want to start going here, because I think we're not going to get access to... Who is it that we want? Not the Byzantines, right? They need the horses. I mean, you know what? If we take that, we'll have access to the horses? I do want something that gives me some money situation coverage. Per number of accesses to luxury resources and per number of accesses to strategic resources. Presumably that's all these numbers summed together, but I'm going to have to find out. Because if so, it's 3, 4, 5, 10, 11 times 5 is 55 for the luxury resources, and then it's 25 for the strategics. I guess we'll find out fairly soon. Oh, that's the arrow.
There's just no way to make this work. I do not accept.
This is getting us...
At the catch. We'll wait. Watching and observing.
Alright, we're still getting those agrarian pops happening. A little bit. Our money. We are 500 away from getting 102 for this star. And we're pretty close here, too. We're not going to get this one anytime soon, I don't think. But I think we just stick where we are. I don't think they're going. We're still in the classical era. You still have to refuse your thing every single turn.
Sorry,
doesn't seem like there should be a
deal.
cooldown. You shouldn't be able to do that every single turn. Now, what is it required? Either way, we're going to declare war
We
now.
have exhausted peaceful solutions. I must choose the alternative. Don't fall behind. For battle.
Just put him straight under siege. Yeah. 7 turns. Why am I not getting the good battering? That's not cool. I didn't even need to worry about that. There was no defensive forces, so I think that means, unless they've got another population somewhere, a city. Did they? Is that their final city or no? Lack of capital, low stability, 1 city occupied by opponent. I don't like this, though. I didn't see that their armies were that close to my cities. At least, did my city finish the wall? It did. I think. Yes. Yes, it's got a palisade. And I've got the other wall under construction. But the palisade will hold until our armies can get back. But do they have another army somewhere? I guess they're just going to lose 14 per turn, but I'm losing some per turn. Foreign outposts. Ah, yes. Buying things through trade is now cheap. Oh, it can be ended. We did get
How
them.
do you do, whoever you are?
Forced surrender because they have no cities left. Now they're definitely going to become my vassal. And the remaining war score comes in the form of free money. Alright. So, I don't know how much money we're going to get from them
You
from
had no other
vassalization
option.
taxes, but...
Accept your fate.
Enough ruin. We submit.
You're damn right you submit. You share your resources, you share your vision, you control their beliefs. And we control your foreign policy. So I don't know if there's any other way to interact with them beyond that. They are hateful, so they're not liking any of this. So I guess they didn't really have any vision, any other... Okay, now we know that the continent does end there. It kind of looked like that the continent could have continued, but it did not. So now we have way more resources than we did. How's our cities? I think our cities are going to be doing just fine, stability-wise here, even without garrisons. Yeah, they're okay. This one's fantastic. This one could build so many more districts. And booyakasha. Look at that. Don't need to build Commons Quarter. It's got a 40% surplus, so yeah. 10, 20, 30, 40, it's still at 100. That's very, very good. Now that I have that many builders here, this is kind of like my production area. And you know, I don't need this garrison anymore. I can probably send an army to get rid of it. It's such a nice little spot, but now that I've vassalized my only opponent on the whole continent in this direction, I'm good. So what I need to do now is advance to the next era and get a wonder that I can stick right here. Take advantage of what I said before. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and send the other armies back to the areas that might benefit their stabilizing influence, is the correct term. But this one. A new civic. What are our fundamental values? Garrison industry costs for public security, public happiness, bonus production. Okay, yeah, probably the Commons Quarters one. Where we want to end up. There's quite a little... Oh, wow. That is why them orange guys are doing so well. They have a lot of terrain. I was like, hey, let me just go explore this. Oh, it's already explored. Because my vassal at some point explored it. Well, let's send this guy back to here. Umayyads. Where did I decide I was going to build my other monetary situation? This would be a little fun area to build in. Maybe I'll do that. Not that we have a lot of Well, yeah, the Commons Quarter can go here, and then I can build a whole bunch of... That'll work. That'll work. But only if they actually finish building. So are we waiting for this one? Oh. The Ghanaians? Is that the one that I wanted to take? I don't remember. Oh, it was the one I wanted to take. Crap. It's the boat. I guess the Byzantines now. We've got access to horses. +2 money per district. That's some 60 to 70 extra gold per turn. And the Hippodromus +25 money per adjacent horse deposit. Ah! That's no good. Maybe I'll stick with the Kemmer? Or the English. You know what? That's what +3 industry on farmers' quarters is an interesting way to get extra like production. Man, the Ghanaians were really the ones I wanted. Reduction in research quarter cost. What about the Teutons? I do have the ability to expand pretty quickly. Money per state religion follower and science per state religion follower. That might be where I'm going here. Yeah. And we get the Teutonic Knights, but it needs 2. But we're not going to be planning on war, so that's definitely where we're going. Question is, do we do it now? 122. It's not going to do it this turn. How much is it going to give us? 102. See, this still isn't ticking down. That needs to tick down much sooner, I think. But, I don't know. Let's wait 2 more turns.
Let's go.
Now that's weird. The shadow for our ship is like way away. Away from here.
We'll wait here.
Whatever you intend to produce,
Alright, so that should be the
with
merchant
15
star,
makers' quarters, I guarantee there will be a lot of it.
or very soon it will be. Nock is trying. It's really trying. Food market is going to get us 6 money. Which, you know, not great. But it didn't cost us any stability. That's what I'm happy. Alright, here's that money situation. Come on now. Let's see it. Aristar unlocked. Alright, let's go ahead and take the Teutons. 1 money per state religion follower. Well, we're pretty sure we've got 50 followers. That's 50 money and 50 science. That's a pretty good boost. And what that means is we might want to pick an agrarian nation to turn after so we can get more followers. But the other thing that will do is it will give us... I mean, we kind of have to because we barely are... What is this? Bonus vision range on all districts. It's pretty good too. But we need theology to get our bonus city cap. Now we're on a quadrireme. I just realized how slow this is going when I move things around. Battle animation speed. Battle animation speed is fine. There's no animation speed for on the main map. That's too bad. Well, that was classical, everybody. We are 2nd place. We're doing okay. We're likely going to need to go to war with these orange guys, and oh lordy, I don't know that we're going to win that one. I mean, he's got an army of dudes here. I'm going to try to get a non-aggression pact with him.
I am listening.
We would all benefit from growing
Oh,
closer.
they need me to pay. I don't
you
have the
think?
money.
Sweeten the proposal, and we may be able to agree.
All right.
Really?
Can't do it, fortunately.
I'm sorry, but no deal is better than a bad deal.
Yeah, that was the best we could do there. All right, so we've got a lot of... Okay, we finally have empty queues in a lot of our... Well, not this one. Not this one at all. The Sands of Time. Reach! +5 food everywhere. How do we make ourselves patriotic or fanatical? +50% faith. Let me back off from this for a second. Let's look at our religious situation. There's a holy site there, but they had to pick our religion as their main religion, right? I didn't flip. This one's converting to shamanism, which is great. But I thought they had to have our religion.
Yes, greetings. Where is this going?
I mean, we're sticking with what we're on. I'm just trying to find it in the screen. Because zoo polytheism should be getting wiped out, essentially. Where is this pink stuff coming from? There's a trade route going there, isn't there? I do have the ability to add another holy site, don't I? Didn't I get that? Or no? I guess I used it. Alright. Well... I mean, this one's slowly converting. This one says 0%. Amount of faith for Shintoism produced in this territory. 0. But the effect of it, faith impact from other territories, is 28. Out of the 52 total. So 54%. Okay. So I guess that means it's slowly going to get converted. Because if you look at this, there's still 22 coming from there. I think once this one converts, once it finishes converting, we might have a better pressure on both of those. Anyway, we want bountiful. Yes. End the turn.
Wisdom and technical innovation from earlier eras bring humankind new knowledge, and we immediately use it to find new ways to kill each other off. Greater empires build more power. The Teutons did indeed have great cities with great cathedrals, but don't forget their great armies with great ambitions.
Bling, 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 gleam, 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 bling, bling, bling. We've entered a new era. We only have to add 2 to get our expansionist star. That's going to be pretty easy. Oh. It's now lost at sea. But it's okay. So, we're now in the position where we can get theology to get an extra city. Now, what was that here? +1 food on all tiles producing food. Well, that's pretty significant. So now let's look at the religion situation. This is converting. There we go. Because we can go through this area now. So now I've got 61 followers of my state religion, so I should be getting an extra 61 money in here, basically. 55 money. That's interesting. Oh, they're in my territory. Alright, well, that was a successful classical era. Still in second place. It's going to be difficult to make most of these, especially this one. Like, our merchant stars have been really lacking. Our army upkeep is pretty high, too. But an extra 55, that's not nothing. And we're going to continue to build out Nock as our sort of trading center for whatever reason. We got a couple more of those happening. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. I don't know when the next one will be. Perhaps Sunday afternoon. We'll see. Have a good one.